Pertien podcast is and today we have Alma Pertien. So yeah, welcome to the show.
Yeah,
Yeah, I actually I get to say that it's your first time, so welcome.
yeah, yeah. Thank you. It's my first appearances on national TV. These are my 10 seconds of fame.
Yeah,
Uh, yeah, it's
welcome.
exciting, and thank you for sharing this platform for people to share their stories.
Yeah, it's important actually that we connect from all over and that we share, And actually, thank you as well because you replied uh, to my message out there that yes, that if you would like to come on my show, yes, you're welcome. So and that's that I found it as a really great opportunity, to bring you on. You replied, and I'm sure that you have a lot of to share, So why not?
Yeah,
It's a pleasure for me to have you on.
thank you, thank you. And you know what? By putting myself out there, I also am vulnerable. A little bit, eh? But I also hope to inspire others to to show themselves, to to share their knowledge and things they do, so we can help each other. To
Absolutely.
That's my motive.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Actually, it's very essential, to lift each other up this way. And hi, James. Welcome. So yeah, James is here in the house, and Mehira as well. So welcome. Thank you very much. It's great to see you. So let's mention that Alma is in Europe. I'm in Europe. So we are both in Central European time, and we are now reaching Netherlands and Slovakia, and with US as well, and with whoever is now joining or on replay. So this is just amazing.
Yeah, having the same. We met through the show of Rob. I
Yes,
absolutely love what that guy is doing, and making 3 shows a day. My goodness. But then we have this time zone. So, yeah, when I wake up at 3 at night and I think, oh, yeah, Rob. So I go on, and that's how we met. And, but I really have the feeling that, yeah, about Soul Family. It is Soul Family. And when you are on, and I booked a reading with you, which was absolutely fabulous, and it was on New Year's Eve, and
yeah,
we had no connection. Every time you said something important, I almost had to put my my head inside my computer because, yeah, there was so much interference, you know. And I like, I had also reading with the psychic duck that was also fabulous, and that is also a very loving, you too, and she, very loving energy, very uplifting, and she told me things that I really had to think about, like that I had many exit points in my life, and that it's rather a big thing. I'm still here, and but now with Rob, I I've I really feel like finding soul family after all these years. I'm 61, alone, And last 2 days back, there was a show with Chloe, and she organized a healing for Rob, and that was absolutely fabulous. That was fabulous because you could feel all of us, you could feel all of us, surrounding it all, and yeah, that was also. He brings on good guests, interesting guests, and some things are too heavy for me, like spiders. So no. No no. So yeah, that is so yeah. A big shout out to Rob.
Yeah, actually, we
And
all got to know each other through Rob's Typical Skeptic podcast. So yeah,
yeah,
big shout out to Rob.
yes, Robbie boy. Absolutely.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know?
that's amazing. Yeah,
Yeah.
so hi Julia, welcome. Hope the now the sound is okay without noise. Yeah, it was fab. So sorry for that. So yes, you mentioned the really some top notch guys. You know that they actually we know them actually through the Rob. So it's amazing that actually that you joined as well. Uh, your handle was Raskananai, right? If I remember
Yeah,
correctly.
Raskananan. Yeah.
Yeah. So can you share uh, about your journey? Like what you know?
Yeah. Um, yeah, I wrote you my bio.
Yeah, I know that would be maybe for long, but you know that like some important points in your life when you had like some strong aha moments or realization, like about yourself or what's going on in your space before you
Yeah,
reached where you are now.
yeah. Well, yeah, I wrote it like this. So I'm going to read from my own work. So after the second time, Pluto in the 10th house experience, which means waking up in the middle of the ruins of what used to be alive, you know. And then I first visited Damanhur in north of Italy,
Hmm.
and later I uh, came to Rome. I met a woman who was teaching me healings, and I was in Rome, and I was so out of whack, and I was looking for myself, and I did a lot of walking in Rome, and yeah, what came up every time in me was Raskananai. So,
Hmm.
and I think that's maybe, yeah, somehow I'm connected to that. I
Hmm.
think so, and yeah, and then at one point I decided to uh, to use it as a handle.
Hmm. Yeah, so it's probably connected with, with your past life.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I
Hmm.
think so. Yeah, I ended also you know I go to Italy. My life is yeah out of whack. I go to Damanhur. I go home. I had all to do divorce and things, and I was really, as a human, I was devastated. But as a soul, I knew this has to happen. This has to happen. But it was really hard. And then I ended up in a place near Lago di Garda. I lived there
Hmm.
for 7 years, but that's the province of Lombardia. And when I thought about, oh, I'm going to Lombardia, and Lombardia did ring a bell, and I saw these trees in my mind and these mountains, and when I came there were actually those trees. So oh, it's this, and then I stayed there for 7 years, and I don't know at what time exactly. I was sitting there and looking at the lake, and then I remembered a previous life, you know, and that life. I was a boy and was happy and girl. We're going to get married. No, no, no. And then this man comes around. So there's war. You have to go. Yeah, and in those days, you didn't say, "Oh, go fuck yourself." You go war, bitch. I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna have a happy life. So no, that didn't happen. So I had to go to war. So I did, and I survived all. I survived all the freaking war. So I go back to my life. So I take this boat in Lago di Garda. And
Mhm.
and I think I was with three. Maybe this is imagination, but this is what came up to me. So we go home in that boat on Lago di Garda, and then the weather changed, and it's get rough, and this boat sank. So I died there in that fucking lake when I survived all. And I was so angry, so incredibly angry. I said, "I'll be back." I'm back. So that's what I did. Because yeah, I will. If I go all over the place, you you correct me, right? But um, after my divorce, my mother gave me a sum of money, and that was my saving. That changed my life. That gave me the possibility to leave behind what all the mess and all the shit, So, and that's why I sat at that terrace. I go jump because she gave me that money, and I decided jumping out of the window must now be considered as unnecessary. so so that's what I did. I thought, well, if I want to sit at the terrace for 4 years, I'll do that. you know? So that, and in Italy, I met these people, this Brazilian. I have a wonderful Brazilian friend, and yeah, they learned me. I healed through them. I really healed through them because, you know, these Brazilians are. You were right. You say food, dancing, music. Wonderful. And when something bad happens in their life, one time one said to me, "Listen, Alma, when we are like this, when there is an accident and all your car is broken, this is wrong and that is wrong, but you are still alive." We say, "Yeah, let's have a party because you're alive." you know and that's the Brazilian mentality. And another one is, they said to me, "Alma, we're always late, why should we hurry?" you know
Yeah.
and I'm Dutch. When you're 10 minutes late, you're off. You're
Yeah, that's
you're not
considered
part
as
of
rude. Yeah.
it. So you don't want to know how many hours I waited. With my Dutch mentality. Oh, it starts at 11, so I come there 11:30. Now it starts at 1. Then, so I learned waiting over there. And another thing I learned there is singing, because they like the English songs, but they didn't know the lyrics. So I learned it doesn't matter if you sing out of tune and you have your own lyrics. Doesn't matter. It's all okay. And yeah, and another, you know, there were a lot of girls working as you know what, with men, making money with men. Diciamo così, eh? And then one time comes by a police officer and they says, "Hey yo, hey yo." I said, "Hey man." What's this? It's police officer. You're not allowed. Blah blah blah. Well, bottom line, policemen in Italy go for free, huh? More. It took me days to give that a place. You know, it's a horrible story, isn't it? And
Yeah,
another strange thing. You speak Portuguese, huh? I speak a little bit Italian. When you say cativa in Portuguese, what does it mean? Cativa, cativa. Oi, cativa, cativa. What does it mean? No,
I'm
you
not sure
don't know?
actually. I'm not actually sure, but yeah,
Okay,
that's
but
right. I
does
know a lot of Brazilians. That's it.
okay. It means very good, very good, very good, very good. Cativa, cativa. But when you use that in Italy, and you say cativa, it means bad, very bad. And the same is with brava. When you say brava in Portuguese, in Brazilian Portuguese, it means bad, bad. But when you say brava in Italian, it means good, very good. So, who came down and changed the language so that nobody could understand anymore, right?
Mm. So yeah, that you say that in basically where you've been, it was very important, to really to recognize whom you are surrounded with, because that's really depends. That actually, increase your vibration. That's why you like Brazilians, whether
Yeah,
it was in Italy or wherever else. So it
yeah,
matters really whom you surround,
yeah,
yourself, your environment, whom you actually open up.
yeah,
And Brazilians in this case are really like they have party every day. Yeah, they smile a lot, and this is important, because in some parts, in some countries you have a lot of people that they don't even then don't smile. They are reserved. Yeah, so
yeah.
that's really that matters. So, what actually helped you to heal you? Which modalities?
Yes.
If you can mention your healing journey, like what helped you through in your
Yeah,
process, uh, you know of uh, of healing.
yeah. First thing I want to mention is Damanhur. You know Damanhur, the underground temple in northern Italy. Well, I, I don't have an opinion. Fully white, a little bit gray, a little bit black. I don't know. And so I go there, but in the 90s, I dreamt about a place, and the more civilized you were inside, the more lower you could go. And then in the 90s, I saw a program. I thought, hey man, I dreamt that, So in 2008, I go there, and yeah, I loved. I get the book, okay?
Yeah, yes, please share with us.
I was thinking I was prepared, but I am in my way. So this is I will open up randomly. I hope it is
Mm-hmm.
visible a little bit. You
Mm-hmm.
see, those are the insides, and
Mm-hmm.
here I have in in Holland now. I have one good friend. He's let's call him Fred. I decided to call him Fred, and I said, "Yeah, I've been there." Blah, 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 blah. And he said, Alma, listen, because he's 15 years younger and he's born in the 80s, huh? Yeah,
Yes.
I think so. Yeah. And he's much more smarter than me, because I believe all. I can be I can be very clear about that. So he said, listen, Alma, this is what the photos they used. this all kinds of buckets,
Mm-hmm.
and because they claim they built it by themselves. I, huh? The way it looked like this and this, and it's huge. I will. There must be a page here. Yes, this is this is what it is. Is it visible?
Mm-hmm. Can you tell us what's on it?
Sorry.
Yeah, can you share like what is it exactly?
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Then I'm gonna stand. You have to. Okay. hmm So this is the whole system, and they're all different departments. You have a department of crystals. You have the earth, the duality. You have a labyrinth, and it's all with wonderful artwork. And this is yeah, we call it glass in lood, stained glass, and a mirror room, and this is the part. It's a drawing how it's created, but it's huge. So
Mm-hmm.
this very smart friend of mine said, "Alma, listen, I think they found it. They found it. They didn't create it. They found it. It was already there. But I
Yes.
don't know, and maybe I shouldn't say this, but I think, oh my goodness, 16 years later, you know? So, but loving people, loving people. And I met this woman. She gave a course of pulling cards. And her name is Shama Viola. And maybe I put later on my own links in there. So I was there and I bought this set of cards. She put a message in, wonderful
Mm-hmm.
message for best wishes. And so these are the cards. And I want to share it because they're wonderful, They're absolutely wonderful. They're 111 or 112,
Mm-hmm.
and it's all the creator, the creator of this place is called Falco, and he made the paintings. And together with her, because she was doing cards, they created this set of cards. And you got all kinds of cards, and it's his paintings. But I've had a bit of a yeah, a bit of heavy year last year, a lot of things, and yeah, you get stress, and one times I could feel her presence because I didn't know what to do. And she said, listen, just shake, and then you put in 3 sets, and you put 8 down. So that's what I do now, to get my mind quiet. So, but these cards are wonderful. But I think 2 weeks ago, I looked good at the symbols, and then something happened, and I draw the symbols, and there is a reason why I did that, or so these are the symbols he used. I don't know if somebody wants to know,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
maybe,
Uh-huh.
they're
Yeah.
wonderful, like mission of the soul, of when you look here, so what does it say? Near. This one, under, it says near. Well, that's a symbol that is near. When you look at it, it's near, right? For me.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I wanted to show this, because this is the symbol for returning. Very nice.
Those
This
looks
is,
like sort of sigils.
yeah, sigils, yeah. This is for manifesting. It, when
Mm-hmm.
when when you feel like it, you're manifesting, right? Tenminste, that woke up in me last 2 weeks. There's another one, but the reason I draw these because this is the symbol of divine protection,
Hmm.
and we all need it.
Yes,
We all
it,
need it.
it
And
is
I had
beautiful. And just right there is healing.
and and healing. That is also wonderful, isn't it? So that's why and friendship is so nice.
Hmm.
You see? So yeah, there are more at and this is being ready. And it's wonderful, isn't it? Or
Hmm.
breaking. So
Yet,
I
that's
could do a lot of healing by just imagining these symbols and feel with it. Because I was very targeted the last 3 years by some, yeah, let's call it invasive energies. Let's call it like that. And that, you know, every time I wanted to start something, boop, lost my, I couldn't think straight, and how to defend yourself. So I had to learn how to defend myself. You know, I could have made a phone call to Brazil. Hey, that woman. Oh, sorry, Macumba, and and ready. But no, 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 no. Better stay clean, as clean as possible. So a few more symbols, please.
mhm,
You know, praying and laughing. Look, laughing, wonderful, dreaming. And this one is also nice. Now seeing and richness, you know, you have
mhm,
to keep your. So that is a thing I wanted. Yeah, and I show you the waiting.
new birth.
Yeah,
Mhm.
nice, eh? So that is part of my healing, and that was Damanur. Okay, okay.
Mhm. So yeah, that came by download, and now because to me it has actually healing purpose. It is a healing, all of those symbols. I'm just wondering, and I'm getting it like if it's from Arcturians,
Yeah. When
or you know from galactics. So there's just
yeah,
I can feel from it, the
yeah,
healing energy.
yeah, yeah. Just that's one part. Now I want to share another part, and I did send you the links. There. I have to tell the story. So in 2007, I go to this meeting of 0 point energy. You know, all people with new inventions and healing methods and there were all people who I have to focus now because there were also people who were driving on hydrogen
Yeah,
engines.
hydrogen,
So
yes.
yeah, so there were all these men with cars. And they opened up all their motor cup and
Yeah, we
yeah, big
basically talked about these suppressed technologies.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And but there was one man, and he was engineer, and he created a water filter. That was his goal. He spent 10 years with it, and you can buy it in the Holland for say 60 euros, but in Africa or Asia it was 12. You know, so that's and I was so inspired by that man that I thought when I buy a water filter, it has to be that one. If I talk too much, oh yeah, that's a show for. You can always. But so I decided I buy that filter. So I look up the address, and now yeah, that was in North Holland. It was I don't know 125 kilometers. So I go there, drive there. So and I came there, and this man showed me this method, and it's called Sanyi Finis. And Sanyi Finis is a way to to structurize water. Are you
Yes.
do you know that? Yes, it's
Structured
absolutely
water. Yeah.
structured water. It's absolutely fabulous. And you have all kinds of symbols, like this,
Hmm.
and they all give up a frequency. A
Yes.
frequency.
Those are like holograms.
Yeah,
They,
yeah,
they, they, yes, they have certain energy in it.
yeah, yeah. And they have certain combinations, and you make that, and uh, and yeah, that he showed me. He said, "Do you know this method?" Matthijs van der Stroom is his name. I said, "No, nah. Look, I bought the book." He said, "You figure it out." So now, so next day, 100 kilometers, 25 kilometers terug, weer back naar home, and next day I read this pamphlet. There were only two addresses to get this water filter. The one is where I was yesterday, and the other one was in my town, 50 minutes by walk that direction. So this was absolutely divinely guided. So this
Yes.
this method. So, but uh, my I have this gene that always thinks from, oh, maybe I can do like this or like that, or combine that. And so I come back to my dad. I wrote to you that I am absolutely grateful to be brought up in an absolutely loving family. You had to be honest, you had to be straight, you had to be fair. That was, I had a wonderful dad and a wonderful mom, and my dad was inventor. So I
Hmm.
was 6, and then he told me, hey, Alma, listen, never believe someone who says that's impossible. You have to check, you have to try, and then you know. And then you take your own conclusions and you go on. But don't let them stop you. And my dad went to a meeting for all inventors, and he was so excited. He came home and he said, I saw the motor on water, I've seen it. Well, we're 55 years in advance and nothing happens. But
Yeah.
he saw it. So so I started to combine this method, these Sanjivini methods, with crystal energy. And in those days, uh, that was 2010, I had tachyon, and we call it tachyon energy.
Yes.
So and I put it in a link. I made an own website. So how I did that? I uploaded these, because budgetarian, so it has to be cheap and easy. And so I created all these glass beams. I will show you like that. I hope that it is a little bit clear. So you see, it's a simple
Yes. If,
glass
if you
beam,
can put
but
a little bit closer to the camera, that would be great.
yeah,
A little bit closer because it's a tiny actually.
yeah, it's absolutely tiny. Wait, wait, wait,
A
wait,
little
wait.
bit up. Okay. Okay. Up. 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 Okay. Okay.
You see, it's a
Mm-hmm.
simple glass beam, but I
Yes.
first loaded it up with
Mm-hmm.
tachyon energy, and then I made all these Sanjivin combinations in it. So yeah, I have all these boxes. So I don't know if it, but they're all in there.
Mm-hmm.
All these different combinations, and
Awesome.
yeah, that's what I created. And it worked. So I'm testing this all. Um, it works very simple. You put the energy what goes in, you put here. This is like a copy machine. You know, you copy
Mm-hmm.
energies with this. So here it goes in, and
Multiply,
yeah,
multiply.
yeah, and here it goes out. So that is an important symbol. And yeah, then I created that all. Yeah, and then what you do then? So I ended up in Italy in a special place. Wonderful story, but I don't know how long it's gonna take. So I'm speeding up a little bit because else it takes too long. And I go to the same bar. Wonderful, wonderful woman, very La Nadia, weet je, typical Italian. Hey, Alma, up, you know, and but there was this man, and he was barkeeper there, and he had yeah, all blockage in his test in his inside, you know. So I thought, I said to him,
Yeah.
yeah, I do make water, and yeah, it's yeah, I don't know, you want to try it? Yes, he wants to try it. So I come there with water, and then yeah, now yeah, we'll see. I go home. The next day, I think, oh my god, what do they think of me? You know, but yeah, that is when you know you have responsibility. You know, so well, I go there. First thing this man says, wow, that water of you, you know, been to the toilet all evening. So I know it works, you know. And with Nadia, everything worked. She had some problems. I I made the crystal. I said, Nadia, go home. You no. So I didn't see her for 2 weeks, or maybe longer. Anyway, one of the energies in there is when you have overweight, obese, you know. So I thought, well,
Mm-hmm.
Nadia is a little bit, is a little bit, yeah, Rubiaans. Maybe I put that in. But what I didn't know, I don't know how many weeks later I come back, so, oh, La Nadia is now, she lost a lot of weight, you know. And then I said, hey,
Yeah.
Nadia, you lost some weight, eh? She said, oh my God, everybody's worried. I had to go to the doctor. My grandma said, La Nonna said, oh, what's happened to you? And so I said, oh, yeah. I will tell you what happened. I put that also in. It was an experiment. Oh, now, few weeks later, we're on the barbecue. There was the brother of Nadia. And Nadia, I said, hey, Alma, that you talk to my brother. So I said, no. Yes. You explain. So now I go to this brother. I said, yeah. I have to tell you something. I made an experiment with Nadia, and he goes, what did you do? He made- so
That was a big surprise, of course.
yeah, but it worked. This works, you know. And then I discovered you can also energize the mirrors, uh, glass, fenestres, you know, windows, and it keeps certain frequencies out. So that is another part. So then
Yes.
I started. It's almost to the end, huh? This part, huh?
Can I share that website that you made?
Yeah, sure.
That is
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, sure.
So okay, I'm putting it there. It's like this. It's a Dutch website, right? For this tachyon technology that we made.
Yeah,
So there is
that
like
is what I.
that instruction part. Okay.
Yeah, that is how I did it. That's my website.
Yes. Perfect. So yeah, let's
Yeah,
share it.
yeah,
How to make
wonderful.
this tachyon charged.
Yes, sure. Yeah, or you can use any because now tachyon, I don't know if you can find it, but you can use a strong energy as base. I think any energy.
Yeah, and you can charge pretty much anything. You know that
Yeah, yeah. So
with an energy.
and yeah, and that's part of healing, huh? So
Absolutely. Actually, yes. There is tachyon energy out there. Actually, it's in U.S.
yeah,
market. So yeah, and when you charge it, actually it has very powerful energy. So,
Yeah, I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen. So, so I started to combine and experiment with all kinds of energies. I made testing with plants, and yeah, so I could see which one grows and didn't, and in the end I had a wonderful energy, but yeah, I lost it. So I one day I hope I'm gonna build that up again. But then I started, yeah, to combine all kinds of energies. Now coming to the finish. So what I no I I had a due to my sovereignty experiments. Some experiments only succeed as experiments. you know, I got an enormous stress that I explain later, and I had so much, and I had panic attacks, like exactly what the what Rob shared his mother had. It starts with this vibration in your base chakra, and I said, and then all at the same time, oh fuck, I didn't do that, I should have done that, and now they're gonna do this, and and you absolutely, yeah. So, and then this is one thing I'm I'm experimenting with very much years. I tried all kinds of energies, and then I thought, oh, because yeah, I thought, oh, maybe I can combine it like that and make it like that, and then this is the backside. You know, I
mhm.
created this, and this really
So
helped.
it's like a pendant, or like with the size, like you can wear it like a pendant,
Yes, yes,
or
yes.
right?
I wear it, you know, and it gives me peace. Oh, finally. So I use this
The
now half a year.
color
Yeah,
is very peaceful. It's actually blue, isn't it?
yeah,
If I can see correct, it's a blue crystal.
yeah. It's blue. I have different colors set.
Hmm.
So I have the green bluish one. That's this one.
This is beautiful, yes. And
Yes.
green is the color of deep healing, really.
Yeah. So
Heart chakra.
yeah. This is and this is a blue amber. And
Oh,
this give greenish. So these are my favorite colors right now, and
yeah,
I thought I want to share this energy. So I want to produce these and sell these. And yeah, I don't know, for people to heal, because I know it healed me. And it works like this. The energy goes in the front side and it comes out in the back side. You know and it keeps on giving. It keeps, so you feel all these parts in you. You feel come come to peace and rest, and it keeps on giving. And what the psychic doc told me, she said, yes, and that's true. When you go with your finger around spiral, you get this point, and
yes,
then whoop, and what happens in your body is you make a sudden move, and then all these blockades gets unblockaded, and then this energy can go and go
yeah.
and go
It's
and
actually, it removes blockages in energy, energy
yes,
channels
yes,
in your meridians, in your chakras.
yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes. So that is the conclusion of my healing journey.
it's amazing. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I will send you, because I want to produce these,
that would be
uh,
great, actually.
yeah, and but I will give you later on my email, if people want to have information or anything, because I don't have a website yet. Life is a bit in Italy they say it's casino, it's madness, So that's
Yeah, I
so
know it's not easy to navigate, but if you want, I can share. Can I share the recent email that I have from you? That the Gmail.
yes. No, I have another one. I will
Okay,
give it. Yes. because else it's so many. I will send it to you later if possible.
Okay, no problem. Actually,
Okay.
James wrote, I have a purple pendant that I've had for quite a few years that supposedly has a tachyon capsule inside of it. So yeah, I mean, it actually amplify, the healing process itself.
Yeah.
So they accelerate actually that healing energy.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
why the tachyons are really powerful. They say that
Yeah.
they are faster than the speed of the light.
Yeah.
So
My. Yeah.
yeah, so it's like really speeding up, and charging you with the healing. So that's
Yeah.
why you actually feel, like
Yeah.
softened and more calm, relaxed, and it
Yeah.
works fast.
Yeah.
So it has really it amplifies really the healing,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it actually balancing your energy.
Yeah. Absolutely. And that is something I want to share. From that is possible. So
Absolutely. So I know that you guided to make these pendants, and even these, like medallions, for charging the water, or
yeah.
because this is really great. Actually, this can serve as a protection
Yeah.
against these 5G, 6G stuff, electromagnetic radiation that is actually, we
Yeah.
have these cell towers all around. So
Mm-hmm.
that is actually great, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, James, that is really great, to put it again at the Wi-Fi router. Yeah, and I see that why those two colors are actually your favorite. Those are both healing colors,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. And they interact with each other. And that is what I really, really love. You can make any combination, but some combinations are hard. And this one flows, and I love that.
Hmm. Yeah.
Okay, now I'm going to
This
do.
is amazing that you share it because like that you're just finding the way that works for yourself, and that's like the great you share it with others because it can help others as well.
Yeah, yeah. That is what's also the motivation for me to create that website. Because here it is, and you never know where it goes. Pebbles in the pond. You never know where it goes. And yes,
Yes, so this
thank
is
you.
your website. Yeah, this
This is
is
my
your
website.
website.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there are parts that yeah, it's now 10 years later. I think, well, yeah, maybe yeah, I don't know, but these two, the tachyon instructies and the la bomba is to clear ley lines and places, because you put it in the ground. It's a simple way to 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 put this energy in the ground.
Mm-hmm.
and
That is
uh, and
also very important. You need, to do the
yeah.
grid work and heal the land,
Yeah,
heal the
yeah,
water.
yeah. Because I
Okay.
also like um, yeah. There are three stories now in my head, so I have to focus. and but the combination tachyon with all blockades, that is
Mhm.
absolutely great for because they corrupted our ley line system. So when you feel here is a
Oh
blockade,
yeah,
you
they
put it in,
corrupted the
you
entire
bury
grid.
it, and
Yeah.
it's gonna work. Or when they put these statues, and you put a neutralize symbol. Here.
This is really amazing stuff.
Yeah, this is the neutralize symbol, and
Mm-hmm.
that's very powerful. If you put in an accident all your work on it, it's gone like that, and gone. So this is something you can make smaller, and you can neutralize all those statues they put everywhere, or to block all those things. So this is this is like a sort of energy guerrilla you can do with this, you know.
So basically, it's a circle
Yeah,
where divided
I
by
will.
by by can you just describe
Yeah,
it? It's like the circle, and it's divided into the angles basically, or in some parts, and just it they are pointing to the center actually, and they're pointing to neutralize.
yeah, yeah, and everything you put on it gets neutralized. Dus if you
Yeah.
have loaded subjects, you know, or say voodoo, so goodbye, hey ciao, you know. So that is wonderful, wonderful method.
Yeah, that's
So
great method. So basically anyone can make it at home, right? And you
yes,
can just
yes,
draw it and use
yes,
it use it, for grid work or for just neutralizing,
yeah, yeah,
you
or
can
to help
basically
people.
put
Yeah, and
what
it's
in
all for
in the middle objects, right?
yeah, yeah. So and or to heal, yeah, the people around you, you know. So yeah,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's actually a lot to heal.
yeah.
Yeah.
We yeah, it's you know, we all put these things together to and together we can make a change. Oh,
Yeah, like James is wrote, I love all who are putting energy into creating a level playing field for all to thrive and grow in. Yes.
thank you, James. Thank you,
Yeah.
thank you, thank you.
Yeah. Exactly.
And now I'm
Thank
gonna
you.
do the Rob act, eh? Just gonna smoke on live TV.
So yeah, I mean, that that is actually really amazing that you were able to create something, you know,
Yeah,
some
yeah,
powerful tools. And I want to mention that actually your dad was inventor, so that's
yeah,
why where it probably started.
yeah, yeah. And that's why I'm so grateful for my dad and my mom, you know, because they were wonderful people. My mother was always positive. She had the smartest remarks, and that she was the reason I came back from Italy. So I wanted to spend the last years with her, and she passed away 3 years ago, and we spent 6 years together. But it was wonderful, you know. And then she all because I was a difficult child, you know. I had a testadura, you know, hard headed and
Stubborn. We say yes,
stubborn.
stubborn.
Absolutely, you know.
Yeah,
I was 6. I stepped
same
out of
here.
line. Yeah, I was 6. I stepped out of line. I thought, yeah, the teacher is allowed to. I finally understand that it's 9 to 12. She can tell you what to do. So, and then we had to wait. And I thought, you know what? It's after 12. I go home. Yo. Oh. So, but I was a difficult child. Very. Oh, no, I wasn't difficult, but I had my own life to live. You know, and my mom always, she couldn't understand me, but she knew my intentions and she was always loyal, you know, and always positive, because when we had this COVID thing, and she's in the department for older people, you know, it was the last phase, and alles in quarantaine and this and that and zus and so, and oh my goodness. And then she was lying there. Only one person could go in. So I drive every day. And then I go home. And then she was lying there. And she said, and still, Elma, we had a wonderful day. You know, so wonderful person that was, you know. And always when she had to teach me, always from Alma, leave the church in the middle of the village, you know, because I always looking for the borders, or she was a wonderful person. She was really, really, really wonderful. And when the psychic doctor told me, yeah, you had many exit points, and now weeks later, I thought, yeah, that was the love from my mom. Although I couldn't, her whole life would be. So we all, until the end, I have two brothers, and when you're three, then that and that goes good, and those quarrel a little bit, and then here and there. We always stayed silent because the love for and respect for our mom. And that is, I think that is a great part for me to carry on, the love and the things, the way she was. So, mommy, this one is for you. I wrote it all down, but I lost the papers already.
Yeah,
So,
I can feel that. She gave you, like the really like the basic, stuff to the life. The best. You know, mm, lots of love. And attention, and whilst keeping the very positive, attitude. So she like really said they both your parents set really like great baseline for you for the life. Some
yeah,
moral standard.
yeah, yeah, they did. They did.
Yeah,
And then, yeah, then later on, you learn how what really happens. My first conspiracy meeting was in '88, and I come there and I see all these pamphlets and flyers from the dentist and transmission in your teeth and this, and it was about the crop circles was, and I walked there and I thought, oh my goodness, these people are really crazy. But at the end it all makes sense, because that theory was the only one who could explain all. Why still people sick? Why still that motor on water didn't happen? Why people disappear? So that yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
At the end, we see that everything makes sense.
yeah. I
Well,
shall we? Sorry.
no, you see that there's a lot of challenges out there in the outer world, that
Yeah.
you're facing every day.
Hmm.
So, and what you do, what we do, we just try to do our best, to navigate. Um,
I can hear you very very badly, so I don't want to show up like this. No,
no, no, it's okay.
I'm a little bit.
Hopefully, it's better now. I just
Yeah.
hopefully the sound works now better. So yeah, I just say that we try to navigate the best as we can, with what we have, because like it's a lot of challenges that we are facing every day.
Can I show you? Can I share something about my sovereignty?
Yes, like
I,
how actually, yeah, how do you claim? How what's
yeah,
your effort?
yeah,
Related to sovereignty, to be sovereign, because yeah,
yeah,
that's now the big topic. To claim the
yeah,
sovereignty.
yeah. Well, first off, you have to understand there are two jurisdictions in the world, and jurisdiction
Yes,
is control. So one is legal, that's all about companies, and the other one is lawful. That's all between man and woman, people like us. There was a trick, by when you're born, they create this natural person, you know, and that's a company in your name, and it's owned and created by the government. And in the moment you identify with your passport, you're in that legal system. And
yeah, or with ID, with whatever is
yeah,
this,
yeah, yeah,
issued by government. Yes, that
yeah,
means that you are strawman. Basically, that's what you say.
yes, yes, exactly that. So the what the people are trying is to withdraw themselves from the legal system, you know. So, but the legal system is full of hidden contracts. You know, when you
Yes.
say hello, ma'am, now okay, miss, any title is a hidden contract. When you sign by autograph, it's all you're in it. So I learned about this in 2012, the difference, and yeah, I couldn't. First, I didn't understand. Took me 1.5 years, and then I understand. So your surname is public. You use your surname like mine, Pertien. You put me in public, but you didn't know. But you're you're immediately in the legal system. Well, uh, companies don't have rights, you know. So that's the basic point. So how do you extract yourself from the legal system? How do you claim your rights? And yeah, I try to make some documents. I send it to court. From do you have any jurisdiction over me? And and and
Yeah.
I could feel there was something to it. What is important is in the legal system, which is under UCC law, in the world. UCC.
UCCOPT. Yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
It's
We talk about
yes,
this common law to
yeah,
precisely, to
yeah,
name that.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So and there are codes like the UCC 1103 and the UCC 1308. That gives the I had it somewhere written down. But that is a code to extract yourself. The one says it is the legal system is complementary to the common law, and the 1308 gives you the possibility by using certain words to extract yourself. And the words are without prejudice. When you put that
Mm-hmm.
on a contract, or I did put it in my passport, the last passport I get, with that you say, I don't accept any hidden contracts and I claim my common law rights. So that's where it all started. And then I tried to experiment, but it in 2019 I decided I want to declare myself free. It's long, eh?
No,
and
because yeah, this is degree of sovereignty that we
yeah,
talk about. That
yeah,
it's the way how to actually get out.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, it's an attempt. So nothing is
But it
is
has one, it has one actually challenge.
yeah.
But let's continue. We will get there.
Okay, okay. So I decided to start with my declaration when I was in 2019. But yeah, I never wrote this, and I started small, and it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And in the end, it was in 2003 that I sent it, and this is a black and white copy. But I did send it to the head office of the EU, and to in Holland to the cabinet of the king. And I sent them my declaration, and I said, "Now, yeah, these are my points, you know, and you can rebut it. If not, it stands as truth in law, and then nobody can make change that." So that was the principle. So yeah, post get lost. So this was so
Hmm.
like the notice of prolongation, because the post get lost, and this is what I created, declaration of undeniable rights, and the pyramid upside down. Yeah, it
Hmm.
speaks for its own, that they had to stop with any unlawful action. Right, you do not consent. And in the bottom, I have, this is where you sign in red, you don't sign your autograph, only your front name, and a thumbprint, you know.
Yes.
So
For this, you
and
use your thumbprint. Yeah.
yes, yes. And this is yeah, this is the shofar, you know. These are the walls of Jericho. Jericho. So this is combination the walls of Jericho, your name, and the pyramid upside down. That was my
Mm.
attempt to so I did send that, and I added an offer to contract, you know. Offer to contract is all a little bit the same. And with all those points, you know, shall not be infringed. You know, shall not be infringed. And I put all the things under, you know, what I charge them. But yeah, what is I used they use gematria, you know. So this is gematria for a poem of Mark Atwood, we see you. So this was a message inside this message, and but it's way up too high. But yeah, you can. So I had some standard things. In color, it's more beautiful, but I don't have the originals here because maybe I'm going to get rated, you know. And this is you can all fill in your own specific yeah offer to contract because you have the right to claim your rights, to declare your rights, and if they don't rebut, they become law in the moment they infringe them. No, then when they so that's what I did, and now yeah, anyway, and then I also yeah this is what I want to see. I had a soul contract also, you know, do no harm, but it was absolutely yeah 144,000 times, sir, everything you do to me and all everybody. But it gets even worse, you know. Yeah, to yeah, when they put human flesh to things or yeah, children things, you know, a lot of things. Any crimes against humanity, crimes against children, human trafficking, organ harvesting, torture, murder, and okay, six, 26 million times, anything. But in the end, I had the, and this is part, when it takes too long, you tell me, but in the end, I had the special conditions, and it says, if you are guilty of three or more trespasses above, and, that's the part, and you are part of a deep dark cult, which includes harming the innocent and worshipping evil, you agree to return as a rock. And to start your whole your whole what evolution as a soul all over. And then I put my hand on it, so there you got it. You know, so that's what I did. And then the way they do it, I put all those definitions in, you know. So this is what it means. And yeah, that took me, it was finished 2023. So then I created it, but I was working on it, and I was in that moment I was on Telegram, you know, and I thought, yeah, I have to make those the definitions so people know, you know. So I created this. So legal is not lawful, you see, and then yeah, lawful, man, woman, legal, company, this and that. So I'm working on it. I'm typing. I copy and paste. I put it on Telegram and see what happens. It all get censored. You know. I was working on it. You know. So things they didn't want you to know are yeah um, hidden contracts to register. When you register, you give it away to the company. You know. Um, person, a corporation owned and created by the government. Um, yeah, the legislations, legal jurisdiction. Corporations are only jurisdiction granted over other corporations and have no jurisdiction over a man or a woman absent full consent given. So that is what I created. And then, and then, and then I got myself into trouble. I had to. Oh, yeah, I had to. I had to make a decision. My car. I couldn't. I had to borrow a lot of money, get myself into trouble if I wanted to stay legal. So I had this, I put it down. I thought, oh my goodness, what am I going to do now? So I sat up 3 days outside and I thought, what am I going to do? Am I really going to put, because it had my own number, and that was made on purpose. So this declaration, you know, my number was AM, my front letters. I don't know if you can see it. And then 1044 EU, because I declared it. And I thought, oh, 3 days I spent it. Oh my goodness, what am I going to do? I'm really going to do it 61. You don't need to be dragged out of out of a car by the police. So, anyways, after 3 days, I thought, now, okay. So I made this all, worked 5 years and a lot of time before. And then one day I'm going to die, and dear Lord is coming by in his cabrio, and he says, "Hey, Almi, your turn." And what did you do with your life? Yeah, I worked 5 years on that, studied that. But when I hadn't had the courage. And I thought, no, 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 no. That's not the way I'm going to die. I have to do this. So I did. But I made all of kind of stickers on. I have this. So 2 months later, I go around in the same car. I put it on export. That was a mistake. You have to say it's for private use only. But yeah, I don't know. Also. And wrong one. And now, so I put on I put on the shields, and I drive, and and the woman says, "And now you're gonna drive a little bit." I said, "Yes." No? So I drive next day, little piece, douane, right in front of my car. I come outside of the shop. I thought, "Oh my God, that's that's fast. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out." So I did. I had police following me, and follow, know where I live. Next day they posted the car, a police car there to film me, but they didn't stop me. And so that car, they let me drive for almost 2 years. And it's all full of on any trespassers contract, and all rights duly declared, that number, and lawful piece of art. But the car, yeah, after 2 years, it wasn't. There is the L. It wasn't. It wasn't. Yeah, I had to do something. And then one day I felt, yes, there is the solution. Well, it wasn't really, but then I got myself a new car, and it was the best and most beautiful car I ever had. This was the car. I will show you. So I
Yeah,
drove around
wonderful.
for 2 months in this car, with my own
Mm,
number shield and all those stickers and federal flag. And I go big cities, big roads. But I was nervous, when I bought that car. I was there. It looked like a post office, because everything I got, point, 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 point. But I got followed, by a little white car, because yeah, that doesn't take any attention. So 2 months, big roads, big cities. So they've seen me. You can't, you cannot unsee this car. So and then, I thought to Fred. I said, "Well, we bought a car." I said, "When I come home, I did it. And then, well, after 2 months, I go again there. I thought, you know what? I think I made it. So I dropped my guard. Stupid, because I had everything, from first you have to do that, check, do I have everything. So I come back from work. It was hot. It was fucking hot. And I was tired. And I thought, well, what way do I go? And let's go home, So my no, 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 music, And I drive here around the corner. Yeah, police, three buffoons, and really they stupid as fuck. Excuse my French. And the woman shouted, "Oh, look at the target,
It
sir!"
is as it is.
Yeah, and in no time they dragged me out. I tell them, I said, every class, read this. You have to check the number. I said, check this number because they had a file of me. Because I also, anyways, other story. They have a file about me. Yeah, I just did. They know nothing. So they put those three men there. Yeah, two men and a woman, absolutely knowing of nothing. So in no time, I was dragged out of the car and up in the police, the police office. Oh my goodness! So I gave after 1 hour. I had to come out. Yeah, the woman said, "Yeah, we don't have such a difficult situations like you. Are you getting tired? It's almost finished, my story." And
Yeah,
I had all these
go ahead.
forms. And so I sit there. I said, "So this form is for you. This is now in your." It was like my bureau, like my office in the end. But I try to teach them, but you get hurt. You get emotionally hurt when something like that happens. And all my cards
Yeah.
are down, and I did everything wrong. And there I was. No car. First shop that way 6 kilometers, and that way 3 kilometers. No bike. Oh my goodness, how I'm going to do that? And when they interrogate you, they want to break you. So they
Yes.
take their energy. And I know they're going to watch this, and I tell you, they take your energy because they are allowed to do everything, and that is why tell I now they have all such big fat asses because that's your second chakra and they have nothing to fear and they suck everybody. Later. So
We
long
send
time
much
short.
love out there, okay? We
Huh?
neutralize and we send much love out there, okay? It's just like,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
to
I
keep
know,
my
I know.
channel alive, Alma. But I love how you say that.
I'm sorry. This is yeah, okay. I take it back. I know I should have handled, but they hurt, and they lied. And anyways, they tried 10 weeks to get me into court because they thought it was an easy job, but it wasn't. Court, they couldn't get it into court. My, but now I don't know how everything goes because I will tell you one thing, and then this part is almost over. This is the final thing I created. It's going to be on internet. I don't know exactly when, and with all the things I wrote. And on the back side, it's a short version of of the decorated points. And I will, you see the part here down. What God do you really serve? That's important. What God do you
Yes.
really serve? And the first 4 points should be enough. And it says, you are operating under international legal jurisdiction. This writer's unalienable rights are duly protected under international lawful jurisdiction. Lawful jurisdiction is internationally recognized as supreme to legal jurisdiction. So our humans are above the companies and lex superius ante lex inferius. So the higher law above the lower law. That should be enough. That should be enough. So this is what I finally created. And now, yeah, we have to wait. We have to wait because they couldn't get it into court. But yeah, we I didn't hear anything. Car is gone. I'm still on my bike. But I've people have showed their true colors last 7 months. There was one woman
Oh
send me
yeah.
picture, send me picture. Look, Alma, I burned a candle for you. Yeah, great. There are two people very religious. They said, Alma, we pray for you, and we don't understand, but yeah. I said, I'm turning the tables. She said, I pray for you, but I also saw people with really devil in their eyes having fun. So finally, they got you. Finally. So that is my story. The documents are gonna be free. I would have done it, but I'm 61. Can't do everything at the same time. And yeah, now. I live in a camping in a caravan. I built it all by yeah. I had to remodel it, no kitchen, no water, no those kind of things. I'm and we've been raided 3 times in 2 weeks. In the 2 last weeks, we've been raided by the police 3 times because in Holland it is illegal to live at a camping place. So that is what they are controlling now, and then
Mm-hmm.
they come into your house. I look like I'm a little bit faint, but they come with 7 people. A lot of people open the door, and then they get in, and you're lost. And they said you have to use your ID and who you are, where do you come from, how many times you are here, where are you working, what did you pay, what is the telephone number of your family, what is your official address. So the first time I didn't open. I knew it didn't open. I had my truth in law documents on the dinges on the door, and also um, who comes in here agrees with my terms and conditions, entering without uh, agreement, 1 million euros. I said, I don't know. But your heart drops at the floor, because if you're not safe in your own house, that is a horrible feeling. And my heart goes out to all the people in the world who can't be safe there, because I know they're going to take my if they get in, they're going to take my paper. Yeah, and they want to hurt you. So all my work, all my 50 years of experiments and so, they like to destroy that. So that is stress. The second time, but there here again. After 2 days, I said, oh my fuck. So I phoned someone. I said, what can I do? If you're quick, you can leave. So I said, doggy, let's go. And then I wanted to leave, and there they are again. And then you have this choice points in life, what you do. I thought if I go enter in contract, I'm lost. So okay, so I gave him then the documents. I said this is sent to Kingdom of the Netherlands, which is registered in London in the house company's register. It's an official. They did register. That's your hoofdkantoor, the head of your organization. They didn't repeat. No, no, yeah, I feel like a mailman. I said, yes, you are. So through the window. And now when I don't know, 3 days back they were again here with a lot of police and even armed people. And then sometimes, yeah, you're not. I'm not 40 anymore, so that happens again, and you just sit there and you go, "Oh God, dear Lord, non posso più," you know. So that is the stress at this moment. What they're gonna do? Yeah, are they gonna make you homeless? Because all those people in Holland, they can't go anywhere, because the housing is absolutely blocked. Children, they have to live maybe until 32 in their parents' place, because there are no houses. So people get creative, they go live on a camping, and then this man in uniform and a mission comes around and says, "Oh, so that's the stress at this moment." So that was my sovereignty story.
Yeah, that was what you talk about is this common law that actually is here and that can be actually, yeah, you can actually uh, make yourself alive, that you are like living being, not like dead being, not that strawman.
I I'm sorry, but you
So,
have
okay,
yeah
hopefully you can hear me better now.
yeah
So, yeah, what you actually say, it's about this common law and claiming, to
yeah
be alive, because now we are referring about many stuff and you created it, uh, you had there. Yes, I know. I think I know what you refer to. There was a Telegram channel where they shared all of these documents, how to get out, what you get to
yeah
feel.
yeah
Yeah, in order to claim that you are a living being and you don't want to be part of these,
yeah
whatever, that you want to actually claim the ownership of your name and,
yeah
just uh, like to really to be decree your sovereignty. I
yeah
really I I'm on that way as well, but well, there is
yeah
always but, because
yeah
for
yeah
now we are just waiting, like where we actually can go, where we can apply all of these. If you give up on your ID or on your passport,
yeah
there gets to be another structure existing already where we could apply it. But so far, we have almost nothing to that. If we decide, to go out of this unlawful system, basically,
hmm
because everywhere you go so far, they ask you for your ID.
yeah
If you have, actually, there is a website, commonlawcourt.com,
yeah
right?
yeah I'm part of that.
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
registered there as well, so there is a like
Mm.
option. Yeah,
I was thinking to order a passport there.
yes, there is option like to
Yeah,
have this ID and passport,
yeah,
but
but
like if you have this, if you have these documents, are they willing to accept that? Because
I showed them. Sorry.
I would love to show them all, and of
Mm-hmm.
course these guys uh, that are actually presenting, the justice, which is not really
Yeah,
happening. I'm not gonna say, but they are aware of these things because
yeah,
since 2020, what was happening, it started to roll in more and more people actually
yeah,
went on this path to decree and claim the
yeah,
sovereignty.
yeah,
So this is really like perfect, time actually to get out. But for that, we get to create another structure where we can actually function
yeah.
because we
Because
can
guys.
have these IDs, we can have it physically,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it
right?
is.
And they don't want you to know this. They don't want you to know, but many people already know out there, right?
Yeah,
We can talk about it.
yeah,
There's already, there is a way how to get there, how to get
yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah. The
But not
prison is.
everyone is able to give up on the life in the comfort zone when you have everything at your hand, because this really requires this responsibility, you know,
Yeah, and
to
Tony.
take responsibility for your life in every
Yeah,
aspect,
yeah.
right?
Because they knew they. In fact, they couldn't do anything. But I think that because of the color of the car, somewhere high up, somebody said, "No matter how, but you take that woman off the street," you know. And now it's waiting how they're gonna, if they find a way to punish me or not. Or I think I'm rather strong, but it's all unfair. We know that. And a common law court is that they make some right, but it's difficult to get justice in this field. You know.
Yes, because
That's
even,
that's the problem. That
that's
is the
what you get to, in order to explain yourself, in order to be successful in a court. But it's possible because I know some people did it in Czech Republic. I know, I know about some people in Slovakia. We have there is already some group.
yeah
They were able to do this. I mean, it's possible.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And yeah, my problem is I was the only one who did this. Eh? When there were 10 or even more, it would be a different story. But yeah, and I only did
That's
my
it.
part, and it has holes and mistakes and things I don't know. But yeah, it has to come together. We have to share also this so we can. The prison is on paper, but the exit also. That's my
Yes.
thing.
And
That
that's exactly as you say, but it's nothing, what matters that you actually created it, that you took action. That's what matters. If there are mistakes, well, we all do mistakes.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And their
yeah,
language is not, that one that would be understandable for everyone because they created it, they let us know, but in order, to understand, we get to decode and learn, educate ourselves.
yeah, yeah. And that's why I made the definitions. I will send you the PDFs later on. So it's in your and you can in your own time you can look at it and read it and yeah because I want to share it and also as inspiration. Take the parts you like, leave it as you, because in the final thing, you know this part has all the information, to whom, by whom, a number, dates, a part of which post, if a number, page, all information, and then you can make a copy and halfway and put it on your dashboard, just like I did. So.
Yeah, it's awesome actually. Have you seen the comment from Danny?
She's absolutely genius.
Yeah,
Ooh, ik
it's you.
groei. I'm growing. I'm growing. Thank you, Danny Hawk. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so very much. I hope
you know
I yeah I inspire you to
Yes, absolutely. You're very inspiring. I mean, now this like really very accurate topic, with so many things going on, and now we see that we are where it might be heading, all of these. So it might be heading, to some digital prison. So I mean,
yeah.
there's just one way or another. Either we go, and we follow our human side, our to stay human,
Mhm.
and evolve as a human,
Mhm.
or the other one, right?
Mhm.
so
Stay a company.
so absolutely. I mean, that's really amazing work that you did, and
Yes.
I mean it's
Absolutely right.
very important,
Yes, that's
to be
absolutely.
sovereign.
But, 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 yeah, but claiming that you're part of your country, the company your country, is a violation of the law of commerce. So when
Yes,
they say, yeah, you were born here, so you're automatically Dutch or German or whatever, you can say no, that's a violation of the law of commerce, and that's the law they use. So that was my sovereignty, and now I want to show you. I want to show my invention. Can I?
yeah, just I want to say, if that would be as you stated in your decree, that we would have a lot of rocks here, in this planet, because there is so many people, going on in this trafficking and stuff like that. Uh, I don't have to specify, but you
No.
just said it. There is a lot of things, a lot of people connected with this crime and trafficking, and
Yeah. Yeah.
uh,
And they're all. Yeah.
bad
They're
stuff,
all. Yeah.
doing bad stuff. So we would have
Yeah.
really plenty
You
of
you
rocks.
return karmic
Okay?
contract. Karmic contract. You return as a rock. As
Yeah, I mean, yes.
bleep bleep.
Yeah,
Okay.
we would have plenty of rocks, and we could use it actually. That's very perfect
Yeah,
material,
because we melt them and we make pinyamas out of them.
Yeah.
Thank you,
So
Danny.
again,
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's
so
yeah.
yeah, If you
So
want, you can briefly talk about these inventions because we are already going on 1.5 hours. So yeah, let's
yeah,
make it
this
up maximum 2 hours because anyway,
okay, good.
it's like.
Yeah,
But
okay,
yeah,
good.
it's really great stuff that you're sharing. It's
Oh,
really
thank
really
you,
great,
thank
and
you. Yeah,
I'm
thank you.
actually honored that it's your first time that you're presenting that.
Oh, thank
So
you.
kudos
Oh,
to
thank.
you, Alma. Kudos to you.
Thank you, thank you. Um, focus, focus, Pilates pas. Next chapter. Um, I was inspired by this man, Robert Murray Smith, who has his own channel. I did make send you the link, and he make all of these inventions, and his enthusiasm was contagious. So in one of his playlist is heaters and burners, and he made all kinds of his own. And I tried that at home, you say, but yeah, I tried to experiment and don't try this at home. And my best friend Fred, he saw me experiment, and he said, "Alma, don't believe everything they show you on television." So when it's okay, I have YouTube on because I want to. Uh, oh, yeah, that is. I can't find it now. Yeah, that's a shame. Because it was open, but now it isn't. Oh, now I am open. No, 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 no. We go back. Maybe when you put the link in, you can understand why I get so excited about this man. So, but a lot of his inventions were open fire, and I live in this caravan, and you don't want open fire. And when you come home, it's so fucking cold. Everything is cold. The walls, the things. So, and there you can use fire, and there is also you have carbon paint, and when there is currency on volts, it creates heat. I will show you something. So this I experimented 2 years. So this is what they use for under the floor. This is infrared floor heating. One part of this uses 10 watt, and you put it on the floor and it heats. But it only gives 90 degrees. So this was another experiment. And so I put the currency on it and I put it here and I got very, very depressed. I thought, oh my goodness, Alma, 2 years. And what is it? It's a thing like a lamp. It uses so much electricity, and then instead of light, it generates heat. But I wanted something that get warm, and didn't get warm. So I almost called Fred and said, Fred, I don't easily give up, but now I give up. So I took a long walk through the woods with my little furry friend, and then I came back and I tried all kinds of shapes, and then I discovered while the currency was on it, when you do it like this,
Hmm.
it generates a little bit heat here. So then
Hmm.
I got
Yes.
experimented with different shapes and different forms. Now, end of the line, I will keep it a little bit short. This
Hmm.
is my 80-watt heater, and it gives heat. You know. So
Wow, that's great.
yes, it I used for making cakes.
That's the form, yeah, molding
Yeah,
the mold, for the cake,
for the
yeah.
cakes, yes. I bought. I drilled 6 holes in it. I used. I used because it has to be straight. So you need this a bolt, the smaller side. You can see it. Yes, it's very simple.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
It's yeah. And I used this is a clothespin, I think you call. I used
Yes.
the metal part because it has to be cheap. Yes. And in that
Mm-hmm.
way, these are the things in between here.
Yeah,
So you
I see that. Mm-hmm.
yes, so you burn the holes and then yeah, it's a little bit of a job. You have to I use this, yeah, for the holes, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You can see it a little bit. No, I don't think so.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Okay, there.
Yes, and this part
Okay, I
is
see.
this part is important because they have to be exactly at the same size. So it all gets equal.
Wow.
So this is my 80-watt thing. I built it like this. Uh, Nice would be if I also did it on the
Other
bottom
end.
part,
Yes, at the
because
bottom.
then you really have something. You have to make sure you put something under it so the air circulates. Yeah, and this one keeps the 80-watt keeps the hind part of the caravan warm. And I have 110 under my table because it was so fucking cold the floor. So this is very cheap and easy, and you can make it by yourself, you know. And then
Yeah.
you have
Yes. You
you have
know
to
how to find. You have to make things. Really,
yeah,
that's really genius stuff.
yeah, and then but you have to make sure they don't touch each other. It's a little bit of trying, but they can't touch each other. So there is air. Now, yeah, that is the basic part of what I created. And uh,
Hmm? Yeah, this is really great stuff. But we look Alma for now. So yeah, let's see if she comes back. Okay, so you guys see that everything is possible. That you can make yourself. You can help yourself. Actually, it's a very inspiring thought. Like what we are capable to do. And here I shared actually the YouTube channel that Alma shared with me. That there's that sir uh, that she's presenting inventions, and that you know she was able to do this heater for herself. So it might be useful. At least, yeah, it's still all there. How to actually decrease the expenses. So it's very innovative way. This is really innovative way. We know there's a lot of channels out there. So yeah, this is just one of them. So as you saw, I can put the Alma's website below in the description of the video related to the tachyons. It's her website which she makes, and yeah, thank you for coming. Actually, James and Danny, yeah. So let's see if Luna comes back. But it's great. I mean, if you want to come on my channel and share something like this, feel free. We all have, something. At least the story and experience and how how you heal yourself, how you help yourself, to navigate at this time, So that's really great to support each other and lift each other up. That's why we are here. So yeah, here we go. Like, drop me a comment. How are you? How is everything going? Um, what we try to share is just, some inspiration, some embrace the awareness, like always. So here we go.
I'm back.
Yes, you are back.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think the
So yeah,
last part it was enough. I think. I think they
yeah.
really. Sorry.
No, feels like, yeah, there is a high energy going on, and really these technical difficulties. It
Yeah,
can happen, so it's okay.
yeah.
So
But
anyway,
yeah, I think they don't want this invention out, because
obviously, yes, they don't.
yes, so they're gonna claim it's dangerous. They're gonna claim they invented it. They're gonna claim maybe yeah you don't know what they're gonna do, huh? But if people decide to make these things, don't buy 2 meters, buy 10 square meters, make some for your grandma, your granddad, share.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, there's already a lot of people out there, like they can try, but at some point they will not be able to stop it. So
No, exactly. But here in Holland, people can't afford like everywhere. This is a simple solution. Especially you can all. This is 220. We use 210 20, but you can also use 12 volt. You know, put a solar panel on it, and you have free heat. So this is especially for Chloe because it's getting winter in Australia. We're having spring. So go, 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 make your own.
yeah,
And that was what I
she's
wanted to say.
back. Yeah, with her YouTube channel. So yeah, Whimsical Wednesdays. I think she's gonna have live tonight.
Yeah.
So yeah, um, that's really great stuff. If you're going to, to upload your decree that what you created, that would be great if you let us know. If you let
Sorry, you
me
have
know.
to speak a little bit. I have
If
to
you're going
upload.
to upload, if you upload your PDF, like your
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
decree,
But first, I'm going to
let us
send it.
know. Okay,
Yes,
yes, please
I,
do
I, I
so.
sent I sent you, so you have at least you have,
All right.
and that
Okay.
and that was it.
Okay. We can do actually next, next live stream is a follow up because for now I think we are okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
I
Yes.
think so.
Yes. Yes. We can do the follow up. Okay. So
Okay.
and I see, I pulled the I pulled the rules for you. So
Oh
there
yes.
is there is you're making a breakthrough. Absolutely. So it's Dagas and Gera. So it's about. both very positive. Actually, I will do it this way. Okay, so you can see it. So I can feel that you did a lot of healing, and but you still get to do some emotional work. There are still some things that are there, for you. You did some release, but there's still some portion of emotional release to be done. So, but there is like more, you have more clarity in things, you're really doing breakthrough, so you're on the way to your success. Vira is exactly that success, that prosperity, because it's the harvest, because you did your work and you're going to do this harvest. What you The seeds, what you
Ah, yeah.
planted, you're gonna harvest. It's going, very good
Okay.
way. So just, it's like, don't get into the fear. It has no power over you, whatever, and just follow your inner wisdom, because you are being guided. You are being guided,
Yeah. Yeah,
in all the
those
steps.
ideas were not only mine, eh?
Yeah,
I do not only take the credit for all because yes, I
you
know.
did. You actually take credit for taking the action and do it your own way.
Yeah.
You know, because you did it. So
Yes.
actually, you are very brave, courageous, and powerful. That's what I want to say as well, as an
Thank
individual, and also with the sharing all of this stuff. So yeah, hopefully many more will join eventually, right? Because I see that it will happen. It's on that way, and it's
you.
happening. Not it will happen. I say it's happening. That
Yes.
we
Yes.
get to talk in the present time. So it's
Okay.
happening.
It's happening. Yes.
So I see that is really, you know, you're on a good way. You're in a,
On the right
as
track.
James, on the right tracks.
Yes.
And as a James writes, it's a precipitating it into the physical.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Thank you.
thank you very much as well, Alma,
Thank you.
for
Yes.
coming and for sharing. Thank
Thank you.
you. I
Thank you. You
appreciate
thank
that.
you.
I appreciate you, and we
We'll
do the
see you
follow up.
somewhere. We'll
Yeah,
meet
we
in the
do.
physical. Yes, somewhere, somewhere. And
Yeah, we
I hope,
always meet where you are. We always meet, at
yeah, but
perfect
I
time,
hope, yeah, yeah. I hope we also
So,
meet in the physical. Would be wonderful.
yeah, we are in
Okay.
Europe, so that's
Yes.
actually the beauty in that we are in the
But I
same
don't have a car.
continent.
Did I mention it?
Not
I
not
won't
like,
come on. I won't come to Croatia by bike. Eh? I
well,
won't. Well,
maybe, maybe,
maybe.
but anyway, you will not find me in Croatia.
Okay, okay, okay. Oh, you
No,
come
no,
a little.
because
Okay.
we were talking actually about the pyramids in the south of,
Yeah,
in the north of Italy, actually. It's
yeah,
north of Italy.
yeah.
So yeah, let's see. It
We
will
will
call
see. We
us.
will see.
Uh,
I,
we
I,
can
I,
manage.
I thank you. I'm grateful to have the opportunity to show these things, and I hope others do as well. And it's great you offer this platform. That is one that I wanted to say. So a big fat hug and an even bigger thank you.
Thank you as well, Alma. Thank
Oh,
you. Stay grounded. Stay in your power.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you very much. You are very powerful. You're brave, really.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you. And
hope.
all the people in the chat also thank you. Thank you. Thank you to all because we have to come together and feel each other and connect and heal those places, heal those people and get out of this mess.
Yeah, we get to unite, because in
Yes.
unity there is power, and they
Yeah.
try to divide us in any possible
Yes.
ways,
Yes.
and distraction, a lot of
Yes.
distraction. So
Yes.
yeah, we get to come
Yes, and
together.
yes, 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 because I have this information, somebody else has that information, and they fight. No, no, no. You have a good heart, I have a good heart. This is the line of good and bad. We're all on the same side. Punta basta.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Huh?
We get to come together,
Yes,
and share our unique gifts. So yes,
yes,
that's why we make the one. That's why we are one anyway.
yes, yes.
So thank you
Okay.
very much, Alma.
Thank
Stay
you.
safe. Okay,
Yes.
stay safe, and we keep in
Boy,
touch.
oink, oink,
Okay,
oink. Yes. Thank you.
absolutely, absolutely.
Okay.
Pathways are reconnecting.
Yes. Yes. Wonderful. Thank you for the possibility. Okay.
Thank you. It's always here. And if not, we make it.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Okay, so thank you
Okay.
very much for watching. Just like, subscribe, share, and see you
Yeah,
next time.
because yeah, I love it.
See you
Yes.
soon.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's an
thank you for
honor.
supporting the channel, and
Yes.
let me
It's an
know.
honor.
I'm open, for booking. If you would like to come on my channel and share,
Yes.
your
Yes.
stuff, like Alma today, feel free. So God bless. Thank you very much.
Okay. Okay. Ciao. Alla prossima.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Yeah, take care.
Yes. You too, huh? Thank you.